Well, what I'm going to try and do is just show you kind of how I'm setting the traps, finding the spots. I'm doing mostly road trapping, a little bit on private property, but mostly, just ditches. They have different laws, like in Iowa, for trapping in the ditches. You got to be 5 feet away from the fence with snares or conibears. You don't want to have your 220 on somebody or your snare on their cow's mouth. So or on their nose. So basically, I'll just show you kind of the setup, how I'm doing this, and just time after time after time. But it's a lot of fun. I know I love it. So let's go. So basically, what I'm doing is just driving down the road, and I'll show you that. Okay, so I'm just driving like down the road, looking for a coon trail. I mean, that's what I'm doing. That's the fence right there. You see the fence? They're all over down here, and you can set a DP right by it, but the other stuff has to be 5 feet away. And I carry a tape measure. As you can see, I got a tape measure right there. So if I'm in question, I'll measure it. Most time I just try and stay down on the top side of the road. So, all right, so there's 2 deer trails. There's a deer trail and a deer trail. And a lot of times them coon will travel them on a real good deer trails like that. A lot of times I'll set them, but a lot of times on the other side of the road, there's see, I just look over there, there's a coon trail. They came down, they'll go into them deer trails, and then when they get on the other side of the road, a lot of times they'll create their own trail. Because them deer down here don't seem to cut all the way across a lot of times. So if you look on where the deer trails are, look on the other side of the road, a lot of times you'll find a coon trail right there. So you can see the trail here. What I'd like to do is put a conibear 220 right there on a V-stand, but I can't because there's a residence, their driveway within 200 yards of where I'm at. That's the law here. An occupied residence. I don't know if that's occupied. I don't think it is, but I don't take a chance. So I'm gonna use the DPs. Put some coon bomb in there. A little bit of cherry DP sauce. Now, when I'm setting them, if you've never set DPs before, I want to set them right in the middle of that trail so that coon's got to trip over them. Get them farther enough apart where they're not going to get tangled. Bed that trap real solid. It's cold down here today. I'm gonna put some DP sauce right on there. Kind of put it in the trail, get them to stop, get them to work this area. Then we'll go down the road and try and find me another spot. And that's how we're trapping in Iowa.